Even before we started keeping our social distance, a psychologist at BYU was making headlines with research that shows being socially disconnected is bad for your health. She tells photojournalist Peter Rosen, we want to keep our distance, but we still want to stay connected.
Can you see me?
These days, John HENKELS doesn't connect with family
I can't hear anything.
the way he used to.
There we are. Yeah, hi, Barb.
Hi, Dad. Oh, there's Diane and Rano, and Jean's coming on.
HENKELS calls it happy hour with his kids.
Yeah. Awesome.
BYU professor of psychology Julianne Holt-Lunstad might call it mitigating a public health threat. She authored a 2010 analysis that found socially disconnected people have considerably higher death rates, statistically equivalent to the risk of smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
That it's associated with distress. And distress has been linked to health-relevant physiology, including cardiovascular effects, stress hormones, inflammation.
HENKELS is 96.
Do you get lonely these days?
Yeah, I do.
Recently widowed,
As Shakespeare would say, if you have tears, prepare to shed them now.
and quarantined in his apartment. And his children worry.
If we don't do something, we were like, uh-oh, this is going to be a problem, you know.
By nature, HENKELS is a social animal, perhaps because his ancestors found safety in numbers, and going solo, stressful. That could be why social isolation is now associated with a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, and functional decline. Even before COVID-19, 1 in 5 Americans said they felt lonely or socially isolated. So officials at Salt Lake County Aging Services knew when they closed senior centers.
We're doing meal drive-thrus.
Just handing out meals
It has been very difficult for my husband.
wasn't going to be enough.
His social interaction and activities here at the senior center brought him back to life.
So we're calling our clients to see if they're okay.
It's kind of a hard time now, isn't it?
See if people are checking in, their families or friends are calling.
We're just checking up on everybody.
There's Dave. Hi, Dave.
Oh, Dave, so good to see you.
HENKELS' family started scheduling video chats.
People from Oregon, California, New Mexico, Minnesota, everybody was there on that TV there.
To share a drink,
In honor of you, Ann.
tell stories,
And we had one of the biggest apricot fights in the world.
Hey, to you.
celebrate
It was my sister Ann's birthday.
a birthday.
Birthday.
Holt-Lunstad can't say whether this screen time is as good as really being there.
There's a bit of an unknown.
But some research says a lot is perception.
Perceptions of support can have significant effects on not only our emotions, but on our physiology.
And it's obvious HENKELS knows, even if his kids aren't there
Oh, boy.
with their dad,
That's carried me back to Old Virginia, you know, I'll tell you. Yeah.
they're right there for him.
In this funny, funky, strange time, this is the most connected birthday I've had in a long time.
Happy birthday to you.
Peter Rosen, KSL 5 News.